The gathering has begun, and concerns are down to one. Should we clean up or have fun for a while? There's a sweet, sweet stillness.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I'm so happy to share with you episode 17 of my Friday sews. Typically, I share a little live, what I've sewn this week and what I plan to work on next week. Okay, I did not get a lot of sewing done this week, so I have one thing to share with you, but it's still Friday and the week is still alive because I have all of tomorrow to complete one project to share with you for Sunday, so that will possibly happen. Regarding this week, guys, I was off all week and it was so amazing to still wake up before 6 because everyone in my house sleeps. No one wakes up early. Me. It's always me. I'm the one that takes care of the dogs. I'm the one who has to wake up and take them for a walk. On vacation, I'm still the one waking up early and doing it. But it's okay because I knew I was going to eat a lot for Thanksgiving, so getting my walks in, because I had planned not to do any running this week because I don't have time for that this week. This is a relaxation. So it's okay. It's okay. But yes, I was a little irked that I'm the only one that wakes up in the house. But sometimes that is a plus because I get to clean, I can put the dogs out, and the house can get ready and prepared for the day. So this week we did a little driving different places. You guys know that we rent here, so we're planning to build our home. So looking for a lot to buy, just feeling out the situation, what's out there, what's available, the prices. So we took a drive along some of the lake views, and personally I do not like lake views because they are overpriced, I think. But my husband, he wants to take a look at them, so we went. So I'll take you guys along that trip. We also went downtown today for Thanksgiving, the Christmas lights out. My youngest wanted to see it, so we also did some footage, and I'm pretty sure I did another footage, but I can't remember what it was. Isn't that just weird? It was only this week and I totally have a blank. Can't remember where I went. I need a journal. Anyways, that is going to come up right after this section. Now, once we're done with that, I'm going to talk to you guys about the sewing. So if it's super long, just check the timestamp and it will take you to the sewing chat. Good morning, friends. As you guys can see, I just came back from a run. I didn't go too far. I only ran about 2 miles today. I had my daughter with me, and we went for a run. So today is Monday, and oops, sorry guys. That's what I wanted to do. So today is Monday, the Monday before Thanksgiving, and I just really wanted to start my week off really fresh. I did not want to run this week just because I'm off, but it's very well for the body to stay active, even though you know that later this week you're going to totally devour any sort of food that you cook. So right now, I'm pretty sure you guys can see the back of me, which is terribly in a mess, but this is my new sewing project for the week. I'm going to work on this. It's a dress. I'm also going to work on a sweater for Sophia. I have to clean the kitchen. It is a mad mess, I know, and take down my fall decorations and get my Christmas decorations up for the season. So this is what I have to deal with today, Monday. The dogs are outside and I'll bring them back in for a little bit. I'll probably not get much done until the kids wake up, but that is what I plan to do for the day so far. I will check back in with you guys if I get this cut out and if I start sewing anything. Otherwise, I'll probably touch base after lunch.
Okay, so right here we had to go to Home Depot to pick up some fence panels since Hoot got bit through the fence by the neighbor's dog, and I thought I would take some quick footages of some of their Christmas decorations, but they didn't have a whole lot, so there's not a lot going on here at the moment. But I wanted to include it because it was part of the week, and that is what we did for about 45 minutes of our Monday. Later on that day, Sophia wanted me to make some homemade pretzels, so I did that for her, and we made our own homemade cheese sauce. You will see some footages of us creating that recipe. We found something online and then I doctored it up to what worked best for us. The pretzel recipe, I found it online on YouTube, so I'll leave a link to that as well. Here I am just creating my own cheese sauce recipe. I'm adding about a tablespoon of butter in there. We're going to just let that melt, and then we're going to add some flour for thickening, and as we add the flour, you're going to then add some cheese, add a little flour, add some milk, and just kind of go by eye. Right here I just basically have Sophia doing the whole thing because she really wanted to try her hand at it. So I'm just gonna stop right here and meet you in the next section. If you're wondering what are the cheeses I used in here, we had some pepper jack, and I also included some Havarti cheese and I think some cheddar, but the bulk of it included the Havarti cheese, which is a really nice and salty cheese. Once everything was all said and done, we probably added about 2 cups of cheese with about 1 cup of Havarti, 3/4 cup of pepper jack, and then that was pretty much it. I thought we had added cheddar, but I didn't. And about 3/4 cup of milk. You just want to really get a nice paste on it so that it's not too thick but it's not too watery.
Okay, so here I am, guys. I'm just finishing up adding the butter to my homemade pretzel. I forgot to actually record the creation of this pretzel by following the recipe. My recipe I used here was found on YouTube, and I've been using it for the last 6 or 8 months, and I really like it. The kids really like this pretzel recipe. It's a soft pretzel recipe and it tastes really well. You can eat it with cheese sauce, or like us, I've converted the recipe. Instead of making these pretzels, I made rolls and we eat it on the side of our meals some days. So I'll leave a link to that video in the description. If I don't get to you guys back here Monday evening, you will find me
on Tuesday, just sharing with you my Tuesday. So have a good one. So I totally thought this battery was full. It's down to 17%, but today we're taking Hoot to the vet because he got bit from the neighbor's dog through our fence. So that's what I'm gonna do, and it's Tuesday, so next time you see me, it'll probably still be during the day of Tuesday. And I'm just going to try to do some sewing, do a little cleaning, and then probably pick Hoot back up from the vet. Okay, so we're off to pick up Hoot from the vet. Scarlett is waiting for Brad, but that's what we're gonna do. We are back from the vet and now we are on our way to Canyon Lake. This is a beautiful drive with a very magnificent views. I thought I would share this with you guys. We were considering probably a lot along this section of the lake, but who knows how that will play out in the future. However, I thought I would just share with you guys what we were considering, what we're looking for. I am not a fan of building on a cliff. I think it's pretty expensive, but it's super beautiful. I am more of the person that likes a flat land, but I wanted to share this with you guys, and I enjoy watching these sorts of videos. So if you are interested and you like it, please sit back, enjoy the music, and I'll pop in if there's anything I want to share. If not, check the timestamp to move forward to another area in this video during the week of Thanksgiving.
Stuck inside this cage that can't fit two. Inside this cage that's built for you. Stuck inside this cage that can't fit two. For now it's fine. Waste of our time out where the stars forget to shine. Waste of our time out where the stars forget to shine. Cityscapes askew, stuck inside at noon, out where the stars forget to shine. How far you'd fall were you to call. Hold your breath, it'll all be over soon. Stuck inside this cage that's built for you. Stuck inside this cage that can't fit two. inside this cage that's built for you. Stuck inside this cage that can't fit too. For now it's fine, waste of our time, out where the stars forget to shine.
Every day with you is magic. Every kiss is better than the last. It's a home I've never known, a place I know will last. For a lifetime of I love yous, two hearts, one beat. You whisper to me, be mine. For a lifetime, it's the little things that make our hearts meet. It's like I can hardly breathe when you say my name. I know we've waited and we've prayed, and here we are for a lifetime. For a lifetime.
Every day, I swear I need you. With each glance, I love you more and more. Our walls came crumbling down. Now hand in hand we soar. For a lifetime of I love yous, two hearts, one beat. You whisper to me, be mine. For a lifetime, it's the little things that make our hearts meet. It's like I can hardly breathe when you say my name. I know we've waited and we've prayed, and here we are for a lifetime. Oh, forever and ever, for a lifetime.
So after we completed this drive, we were really hungry, and it was the week of Thanksgiving, so I was not juicing. We decided to head to Krause's, and I know I always talk about Krause's in a good few of my Friday shows, and I've never shown it to you. So here we are at Krause's enjoying some original pretzel, and then we had our meal. So enjoy this section, and I will meet you guys real soon. I'm pretty sure that during this meal we talked about our Christmas decoration. We also talked about our plans for the next few weeks, what we had going on, what I had going on, my little Red Dress project, the photos that I want, and where I want to take my videos. So sometimes when we go out to dinner, we just take that time to kind of plan out our week, even plan out what we're going to cook in the next few days or where we're going to be. So for our meal, Brad had a Reuben sandwich. It's one of his favorites. I had a hot Nashville chicken sandwich, and Sophia had a regular chicken sandwich. The meal here is really darn good. I normally get their Texas schnitzel, which is a really beaten down sort of meat, and it's breaded and it's fried. I don't know the exact detail of it, but that's what I typically get. And the Texan sauce is one that has a lot of jalapenos in it, so it's nice and spicy. And if you're wondering why Sophia isn't eating her sandwich, she got really full eating the pretzels. And sometimes that's why I dislike ordering appetizers, because by the time your meal comes, you're so full. But in the end, we had leftovers, so she enjoyed it the next day. Here it is. This is a Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I am making stuffed jalapenos. I've never made it before. I've had it before and I really like it. So this recipe I'm following is just one I searched out on Google that had the most ratings, and it calls for chopped up bacon, cheese, and cream cheese. So the cheeses that I used was a sharp cheddar, pepper jack cheese, and the cream cheese. So you just mix that together and then you set it aside. You open each jalapeno. You're supposed to keep the stem on, but I did not do that because I always go my own way when I'm following recipes, and sometimes I win and sometimes I lose. But you're basically supposed to take the guts out or the seeds out because that's the hottest part of the peppers, and then you fill it with your cheese mixture. I kind of wanted to wrap the bacon around these, but I thought since this is my first time, I'm gonna follow the recipe as best I can without going my own way. So I'll just leave you guys to check out this video. It's pretty much self-explanatory once you create the filling, and then you just pop it in the oven. They had it set for 375, and you just leave it there until everything sort of turns a little golden brown. The next project I worked on was a pigs in a blanket. So basically you get those mini cocktail hot dogs, and you also get some Pillsbury pastry dough, and you just wrap them up and bake them in the oven until they're golden brown. So it's not difficult at all, very simple, and such a delightful treat to have for people to munch on during the day while you're cooking on a Thursday for Thanksgiving. Alright, so it's Thanksgiving morning, and Brad just took his turkey out of the brine that he was soaking in it. He was soaking it in overnight. I am not sure of everything that went in there. I know that there is like rosemary, there is some thyme, there is some bouillon of some sort, and then I can't remember. I think he used a Cajun style recipe, and that's what he included in the water while it was soaking. So he took it out, and now pretty soon he'll probably just add the rest of the Cajun seasoning on the turkey, and from there he's just gonna put it on our grill outside. Oh, and there was also bay leaf left in that water as well. So I think once you put all your ingredients and then you soak it overnight, the juices and all the flavors are soaked into the meat. Exactly what I said. Here he is adding the Cajun seasoning all over the turkey. Once he's got that completely covered in Cajun seasoning, we're going to put it on the grill outside.
Okay, so I am now going to, ooh, it's really hot there. I'm going to bring my orange juice and water, which is half orange juice, half water to make a cup. And then I'm going to bring some sugar, and they ask for orange zest, but guess what? I don't have a zester. So we're just going to add the orange and water in here. And then I just decided to go with some, because I don't have a zest, I'm using some orange peels here. Put that in there. I think that's a gift for Charlie. And then my sugar. Then I'm going to wash the cranberries. So once this becomes boiling, once this starts to boil, I'm going to put my cranberries in on low and leave it. And then here's a dash of salt, or 2 dashes. I'll just wait for this to start boiling and then bring my cranberries in. Put your chicken stuff on there. Hey, everybody likes the rosemary in there.
Okay friends, so I am making Natasha's Kitchen a blueberry lemon cake. I will leave a link to that recipe down below, but basically your ingredients for this is 2 large eggs, 1 cup granulated sugar, 1 cup sour cream, a half cup of light olive oil. You could also use vegetable oil if that's what you have. You'll also need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a quarter teaspoon of salt, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 1 medium lemon, the zest and juice divided, a half tablespoon cornstarch, that's to thicken the blueberry. You'll also need 16 ounces of fresh blueberry, and the powdered sugar to dust on top is optional. You'll notice that I did not do that for this recipe. The directions is simple. Beat 2 eggs and 1 cup of sugar with the whisk attachment on high speed for 5 minutes or until it's light in color and thick. And that's what I'm going to start doing shortly. Once that is completed, then I will add 1 cup of sour cream, half cup of oil, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and a quarter teaspoon of salt, and whisk on low speed until everything is combined nicely. So once this is completed mixing, then you're going to rinse your blueberries and drain them well in a medium bowl. You're going to toss it with about half a tablespoon of the cornstarch and 1 teaspoon of the lemon juice. You're going to stir this until everything is combined nicely and there's no dry white cornstarch on the blueberry. So the blueberry should have moist cornstarch on it. In this section, we're going to pour half of the batter into this spring foam pan once we mix everything together. Okay, so once all the previous steps have been completed, I'm going to pour half of the batter mixture into this spring form pan and spread it evenly. Then I'm going to add half of my blueberry mixture. Once that is done, I come again with the last half of the batter and pour that over the blueberry, and then I'm going to place the last set of blueberries on top of my batter. I'm going to spread everything evenly and then pop it into the oven at 375, bake it for 45 minutes to 55, and this is what you get at the end. Sorry guys, no footage of us cutting this and eating it because once I popped that pan, we ate everything. It didn't last very long. Now I'm making some chocolate chip cookies. This is just a typical recipe. I can leave that down below. I've had it for many years. I can't even remember where I got it from, but it's super simple. And I'm just gonna let this play and you guys are gonna see what it turned into. Straight from the cookies, guys, into the green bean casserole. This is such a simple recipe. I used to be so scared of this, but then I realized how easy it was and I was amazed, super shocked. So yeah, nothing fancy with this one, guys. Just your typical green bean casserole what you're going to start with here is your medium saucepan on the stove top, and we're going to add the cream of mushroom and the green beans. Mix that all up, add your cheese, and then place it in your baking dish. Top it with your onions and then sprinkle about a half cup of cheddar cheese on the top and bake until the cheese melts and the onions are crispy. Here it is, my friends, our humble Thanksgiving lunch slash dinner. Nothing fancy, just some turkey, stuffing, pumpkin pie, green bean casserole, homemade cranberry sauce, those pigs in a blanket. I even forgot to bring out the jalapenos, I think. To end our Thanksgiving, we drove downtown to see what the lights look like, and we just enjoyed a beautiful stroll. The weather was nice, and then we headed back home. So, a little Christmas music for you guys, and then we'll get back to the rest of my Friday shows.
Okay, guys, so wherever I left you off before would have been probably us being downtown New Braunfels and checking out the Christmas lights. So let's talk about sewing. It is Friday. It is a Friday. This is the launch. This is the get ready day for the Little Red Dress Project 2021. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will leave a link to that video down below or somewhere here on your screen. We have 5 ambassadors supporting me this year and 1 co-host, Kira of the Island Socialist, and we also have 6 sponsors providing amazing prizes for the challenge. So basically, all you have to do is make a red dress starting today through the 24th. You can complete a dress by December 24th, can't you? You could even start a dress on the 23rd and finish it on the 24th of December. So the challenge runs from today all the way up through December 24th. I'm looking forward to seeing your projects. So during this time period, please feel free to upload your fabric choice or your pattern possibilities or your pairings, whatever you want to do, anything that you want to share for the challenge. Please don't forget to tag myself at the Twilight Stitch on Instagram and at the Island Socialist, my co-host Kira, when you share anything. That way we can reshare it and get other people excited about this challenge and just gain friendship and build relationship through this challenge. So that is what I'm excited about so far this week. I also have a video that should be up probably already or coming right after this one, where I share some pattern possibilities for this holiday challenge. So I went through, I did some research, I found some really nice patterns that I sort of like, as well as those inspiration that you see either on Pinterest or while searching designer store, just inspirations to get that creative juice flowing through you. So that video is also up to help you. And that is all that I'm going to share right now about the Little Red Dress project. What I'm moving on to now is the project that I completed this week so far. I made the Billy for my daughter, the Billy from Tilly and the Button. She loves comfy sweaters. She likes to be very relaxed. So we picked out some fabric. She was supposed to help me sew it, however, that was not the case. Somehow I was the one that completed the entire project. Anyway, she really loves it. I have to say my child is very, I want to say flaky, but I don't think that's the correct word. She is very particular about things touching her skin. So the seams, she's going to have to get a little used to it. She likes flat felt seams, and right now my serger isn't in the best place, so I just had to do a regular serging on it. So let me just go grab that and I'll show it to you right here. So this is the fabric, this is the sweater. And yes, that is a white serging thread that you see there, but I am such a lazy person when it comes to changing the thread on my serger. It gives me a headache. I know I need to upgrade and get an automatic threader for my future serger, but now is not the time. So this is it. So this is the fabric. And she really likes it. She wanted this so bad. So yeah, we're going to share some videos and footage of her probably Sunday as well. I think she's a little excited about doing the video, but I can't tell. But that is the project that I completed, and I'm also working on another Vanessa. I cut out the on the shoulder version in that red and black fabric, so I'm gonna start working on that tomorrow. And I went ahead and do. Why can't I talk? I went ahead and cut the same sleeves, so the bell sleeve as well for this one. I wanted to try the regular sleeve, but I had so much fabric, it would have been very wasteful for me, so I just decided to it's already not a dress like the previous one I shared on Sunday, so it's okay if it has the same sleeve, and plus the fabric weight is a little bit different, so it might fall different and definitely give a different look. So I just did that because I just didn't want to waste the fabric. So that should be coming up on Sunday. My plans for next week isn't really set in stone. I'm trying to figure out if I should do a planning video or not next week. I don't know. Kind of hard to decide right now. My fabric hasn't arrived, but possibly when my fabric arrives, I will share that with you guys. I I don't have any like sewing plans really. Not right now. I need to think about it because right now everything that I'm thinking about is just sharing my challenge, shouting out my ambassadors, and just kind of promoting the challenge and just getting everybody aware of that. But oh no, I lie. I do have another project. I'm considering making 2 red dresses, more casual version, and then my night little red dress project, which the fabrics have not arrived, but I have some fabric, some red fabric, a red velvet that I bought last year and I didn't use it, and I have an idea for a very simple yet elegant, casual, semi-casual red dress. So I might work on that because I saw a pattern, not a pattern, I saw an inspiration online that I kind of want to recreate, but I have to do some pattern hacking. So that's probably what I'll do next week. I'll find the image and I'll share it with you guys what I'm thinking about doing. Basically, it's just a kind of like a bodycon sweater dress. I want to make it in red, and the back is sort of open and it has a tie. So it's really simple, but I don't have a pattern that really reflects that. So it's going to take me a day or two to come up with the pattern for that. And basically, guys, that is all that I have to share with you for my Friday sews. I really hope that you enjoyed this, that you enjoyed all the footage of me during this week and with Thanksgiving and cooking and all that stuff. I hope that was fun for you to watch. I don't know. It took a lot of time doing the vlogging, so I'm not sure how often I'll do that because I'm pretty busy all the time, but it was fun to try and compile all of that. So yeah, just let me know. Other than that, thank you so much for taking time to watch the video. I really do appreciate it, and I'm going to work a little harder on organizing myself if ever I do a vlog again, and share my daily life with you guys so it's not so choppy. So that is it. I thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you on Sunday for a more structured version of the Twilight Stitcher. Bye!